Let's turn the page here and talk about the search for Madalina Cojocari. It continues. It has now been 44 days since the 11-year-old was last seen getting off of her school bus.
And so yesterday we told you a grand jury indicted her mother and stepfather on felony charges of failing to report a missing child. That indictment is a common procedural step. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner live at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse to talk about this, but also what could be coming next for Madalina's parents.
Hey, Vanessa and Fred, well, they are still in custody and their case will now move from district court to superior court. They'll have to make another initial appearance and then there could be changes made to their bond and the conditions along with it. All of this while that search for Madalina still continues. It's the last time Madalina Cojocari was seen in public on video getting off of her school bus on November 21st. But her mother and stepfather didn't tell anyone she was missing for 3 more weeks, leading a grand jury to indict them.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean, oh, we got them. It's just the next step in the formal process of getting to superior court.
Aaron Lee, a defense attorney who is not associated with this case, says grand jury proceedings are always held privately. In this case, it once again allowed prosecutors to keep what they know close to the chest in an effort to protect the investigation. Search warrants are sealed until at least the end of March. The order to seal those warrants shows investigators obtained a search warrant for Christopher Palmer's cell phone and the call detail records for him and Diana Cojocari. Investigators likely looking into who Palmer was talking to and where he was.
A lot of crimes that are committed when they have cell phones on, it results in a lot of convictions because your cell phone gives so much data about where you are, when you were there. Now, it's not precise, but depending on how many cell towers are there, it can triangulate it pretty well.
But notably, there is not a search warrant for Madalina's mother's phone.
It may not be there. It may already be destroyed. It may be a simple flip phone where you don't even have data. And I would be curious as to why, for sure. It's a big question to know why. As a defense attorney, I'd want to know why that phone wasn't seized and searched.
There is still no superior court date set at this point, and if new charges were to come at one point, this whole process would essentially start back over again. Live in Uptown, Chloe Leshner, WCNC Charlotte.
So many twists and turns, and we know there are a lot to follow there. Thank you, Chloe, for that. If you want to follow this case and see how it got to this point, we have an interactive timeline walking you through the major plot points that's available right now on our website, WCNC.com, and on our mobile app.